Chapter 7, Permajacked. Mao and the Muses, captured by mysterious forces aiding Ben Stove, are trapped in a virtual world of minds. All but one of them has had their memories suppressed and do not remember who or what they are. The Muse Game Daddy, a sentient computer with a soul, has managed to retain his identity and memories, but nonetheless is still trapped. Can Game Daddy restore the memories of his friends and find a way to escape our world?
Okay. What are we gonna do again? Oh no! Do it again.
So all they saw is you just looking completely insane.
So we're gonna cut with Gary taking a hammer to this guy's head.
I'm
not muted now. I'm not muted anymore.
I'm a brain him.
Okay, but what are
Voice
we
mod.
gonna do again?
We're gonna cut on Gary taking a hammer to this guy's head. Shovel. All right,
Chauncey has the shovel.
Oh shit, you're right.
But
it
it
is
was-
a shovel.
It is a shovel, but it's Gary that decided to take the shovel from you and do it. That's
No,
what happened.
he used the hammer because the guy tried to hit him with the hammer.
Oh, he did use a hammer. Okay, you got
That
the
makes
shovel. You
sense.
got the
I was
hammer.
like,
okay.
yeah.
He threw
He's
it at
double tuning, guys.
Yeah.
He's double tuning it. He has a shovel and the hammer at the
Oh.
same time.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
That feels unwieldy.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Apocabitch Roadshow. I am. I'm sorry. Welcome to our world, the Kids on Bikes World event. I'm Trevor, the GM, and today we are rejoining the Lantlickers on their playthrough of the Kids on Bikes mega event. Hello, Lantlickers.
So,
Hello.
Hi.
12, man.
Let's recap last episode, especially since we didn't get the last 10-minute replay like we usually do. So, our unlikely group of friends had met themselves in a forest, all drawn by different voices they heard in their heads that drew them out into the woods in the middle of the night to find themselves with themselves and a goose, a basically magic goose. A psychically charged goose. The goose led them last episode to the home of Miss, what's her name? Miss Blair. Miss Blair. Who, up until just recently, by most of the kids, was believed to be a witch, which turned out to be true, but who ate children and was a circus freak, also true. She was a circus freak back in the day, having been in the circus that is now a cursed grounds outside of town. She had her teeth filed down the points, but it turns out that unbeknownst to the younger kids in the group, she actually supplies the local high school kids with prophylactics and she's like a Planned Parenthood.
Marijuana.
She's like a Planned Parenthood.
Marijuana.
And marijuana. The goose and her seemed to have known each other. She explained to them that there was her being one of the witches of Greenville had kept the town safe for 100 years by containing or keeping an ancient evil at bay. There was she said some nonsense about balance and how there's a good and a good artifact and a dark artifact, and a dark artifact is back and uncovered. And the goose was here to tell everybody that that's what was going on. And they got images of where this dark artifact is. Turns out Slick knew where that place is. It's a hunter's lodge on Snake Island, just off the coast near Beaver Falls.
That sounds right. Yes, because that was where our town almost was.
Right. Yeah. I thought I had it written down here. Beaver Falls, or whatever.
Just Beaver.
We're gonna call it Beaver Falls. Anyway, so this hunter's lodge is a place where all the local hunters in the area all are part of the hunter's lodge. And Slick had gone out one time and spent a night with his dad. He did not have good memories of the place. It was big and scary. But you have to get out there on a boat because Snake Island's an island, so you have to get a boat to get there. Anyway, so the kids were like, after some like some of them didn't want to do it. This was weird. Some of them missing school. They decided to get in the car and to Rick, the eccentric, I'll say adult, but Rick, how old are you? Like 23?
21.
Get in his car and head to the hunter's.
Have a butt. Can I give it a butt?
And to the hunter's lodge. However, on the way, they're stopped by a massive search party who are looking for a young girl, a not friend of the kids, but they all know her, looking for a teenage girl who had disappeared. The cops, however, knew them because they had stopped their police car mysteriously on the way to Miss Blair's. A hunter had come in saying that these kids had beat him up and robbed him in the woods, which is true. And so the cops are after them. The cops stop them with the search party. They recognize who they are. They take.
Is that why they were arrested?
Yeah, that's why. You guys don't know that, but that's what. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just gonna tell you now. All shit's hitting the fan anyway, so I might as well tell you that that's what's going on. So you guys met the Geralt, the hunter out in the woods, and one of you tried to steal his fishing pole, and so you had to beat him up.
You guys left a loose end when I was gone?
Yes,
really? You left a loose end?
Yeah.
Rookie mistakes, man.
Indeed. So, anyway, you guys got picked up. Some of you went, let's see, Gary
was braining.
Yeah, Gary, Monica Alice, and Chauncey, the youngest of the group, the little bully, were all taken back to school. And then Slick, Rick, and Sean. It is Sean, right, Titters? I'm sorry, Titter.
Yeah, it's Sean.
Yeah,
Sean.
We're all taken to jail. Sean joined the group. Is Miss Blair said that she would offer up Sean a person who lives with her or helps her out. Told them that Sean had to come with them to help get this evil artifact. So he came with them and he ended up in jail. Now, here's where shit gets fucked up. So when the kids get dropped out of school, they decide they're not going to go back to school. And they head over to the market to downtown to grab some sausage because they're starving. And the goose flips out and goes running off. And they go chasing the goose, and it goes through the town into someone's backyard. A carpenter who's got all this wood out, and he's got this box that he's putting some nails into, and he's really crazy. And he's flipping out. He doesn't want him near the box, and the kids are trying to figure out what's in the box because the goose is going nuts. And he goes to try to hurt the goose. They're not going to have that. They manage to subdue him and open the box to find a body, a skeleton of not a huge skeleton, but somebody. But the worst part about it was the skeleton still had flesh on it in parts, as if it had been eaten off the skeleton. And if it was probably they're going thinking it was a young girl that's disappeared. Meanwhile, in the sheriff's office or in the sheriff's place, the other kids are sitting in this jail cell, and the woman who's left alone with them because the sheriffs and everybody's out looking for the teenage girl The woman who's left there, the woman who runs the office, goes to make them some food, and this other guy comes in, and he looks crazy and really hungry, and he's drooling, and he ends up attacking her.
I
Thank you, Ben Stove. Who did that? Who fired that off?
Butters. Did. NPC.
Oh, because it's NPC. Yeah. All right. Because I thought it was actually New Blood. Anyway, so in the and suddenly the guy attacks the woman in the kitchen while Sean tries to stop him through the bars. And the guy takes a bite out of you. Sean's bleeding. He's got a bite taken out of him, and the guy attacks the woman. And we ended with Gary deciding he was going to kill the carpenter guy who's out of it, crazy, drooling, seems like really, really hungry and rabid. And Gary takes a hammer to his head. And then in the police station, and this is where we're going to open up today's episode, is Rick, played by, say hi, Rick. Say hi.
Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Okay. Rick and Sean.
Howdy.
They are in the police station. They are in a cell along with Slick. Slick is played by Rock. Rock is not here at the moment. So Slick, Rick, and Sean are in the police station in the cell listening. At first her screams go away, and then you're hearing this like ripping, and it's just this like dull ripping that you're hearing coming from the kitchen area behind a door. You don't even hear the front door of the police station open. But then when you hear someone go, Slick, you all like fucking whoa, flip out. You look, and a tall, lanky guy with like kind of dirty, longish hair and a big, bushy mustache, and he's looking right at Slick, and he's like, "Oh, you little bastard! Oh, I can't wait till you get out of there. I can't believe I found you in there today." Slick looks at you, Rick, and he looks at you, Rick, and he looks kind of like a little scared. You don't see Slick usually looks confident as hell all the time. He's a young, cocky little bastard. But for a split second, you see that he's a little unnerved by this guy who had just walked in. And you recognize him. You recognize him, Rick. This is Biff Malibu.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh, he looks over at you. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing out of your house?" Wow.
Quick, hide your credit score.
I thought you couldn't leave your house.
It's not that I couldn't leave, it's that I really didn't want to after the incident.
Total ripping. I hardly know her.
The incident.
All right. I need a. Okay, so sorry, Butters. Who's your? You want to add Eddie? You're adding Eddie Munson.
I'm crying right now. Hashtag sad.
Okay, we'll add Eddie Munson. I think about it. But all right, so Biff's kind of like he seems to be really enjoying the fact that Slick's behind bars. He's like, "How many times you been in this place, Slick? I knew I couldn't trust you. What do you remember? Oh, you thought you were gonna get my knife too, didn't you? Isn't that what he was gonna steal from?"
It was his family heirloom. Yeah. I need it for a specific reason.
What's the reason you need it for?
Because that knife's got magical stuff that I need it for.
So
it's imbued with some sort of like family old curse.
Family
and it's
poop
like
knife.
it's cursed. It's a cursed knife, but I need it. It's got like a family curse, and it keeps being handed down. And I don't know that they entirely know that it's cursed.
It's cursed.
He didn't get it.
I know.
And I don't think Biff knows that. Biff doesn't know that you.
I didn't. Nah, doesn't know that I commissioned the theft. Attempted theft.
Hey, Lich, I have a question.
Yes, Sean.
Does this guy see me too?
Yeah, everybody sees you, Sean. You're not a ghost.
No. There's a reason behind that.
Okay.
I slowly point to the door where I can hear some faint ripping still. Be like, "There's someone back there for you." Just completely straight faced. Someone's over there that they need your attention, sir. They said that the next person to come in here, I need to send them that way.
Whoa, man. Biff
He's
looks
just looking
down.
for a small loan.
Biff looks down at your arm. He's like, whoa, man, because you're like bleeding and you're maybe clutching it and you've got blood coming out. And goes, oh, man, are you all right? Oh, you should talk to Janine. Janine's, is Janine going to help you? Usually
she needs your help back there. She needs your help back there. It's pretty high up the medical thing.
You guys,
she needs your help.
You realize after you say that the dull ripping sound has stopped.
Oh.
And Biff's like, all right, yeah. And then suddenly the door opens and that guy comes out. Biff's like, what the fuck? And the guy's covered in blood.
Give me the keys.
Covered in blood. What are you saying, Rick?
Give me the keys. Give me the keys. Give me the keys. Hurry up. Give me the keys.
What the? Biff looks at you and looks back at this guy. He's like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck is? And the guy comes racing
Give me the
at
keys.
him.
Give me the fucking keys.
Biff swings back, pulls back, and hits this guy. You hear it. It's like, knock. And then he goes, it's just like, and falls, crumples to the floor. Biff steps back and says, what the fuck was that? Is this? Holy shit. You see him, he walks over to the door and he goes in and you see him like, he screams a little bit. Oh my God. Oh Jesus Christ. He comes out. He's holding his thing. He goes, what the fuck happened in here, man?
So they're eating people. So if you could let us out so we don't get eaten, that would be great.
Yeah.
We have the keys and we stay
keys
Yeah,
right
he
there.
sees the keys on the counter, grabs them, and like fumbles with it, keeping his eye on the guy who's like on the ground, who's like knocked out completely. Opens up the doors for you guys. Shit, man, what the hell? You shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where are the rest of the cops?
They're out looking for that girl that was missing. Deborah, I think is what her name is, but they're out there dealing with that, and they were supposed to come back and interview us. We should probably get out of here because
Deborah
I think that thing's gonna.
Debbie Sandhandler, yeah.
Guys,
yes.
Before we leave, we need to. We need to put the crazy cannibal guy in the cell so that there doesn't eat any more people.
Yes,
Ooh.
I like that idea. Yes, let's
Why
all.
don't you help me here?
Biff's like, yes, all right, yeah, let's do that. Let's pull him in there. Biff helps you pull him in there and throw him in, and then he slams the door and closes it. He's like, look, man, there's probably some first aid stuff here in the back, and he goes back where that woman's body is, and he comes back out really quick. Goes, fuck, forgot.
Oh, where is it?
He takes something, puts it over his eyes, and goes with, come on. Oh, be careful. There's a lot of blood. He goes back.
I just casually walk in there. I look at the body, and I just shrug my shoulders, walking by it, not caring.
Oh, okay. Well, Biff finds a first aid kit around the thing and starts wrapping up your arm. And if you're gonna let him, that's what he's like. You know how to do it, or you want me to do it?
I'm not fighting him. Less effort for me.
All right. All right. So, by the way, Dark, who's the new NPC is the actual lich?
Yeah.
The lichiest. The lichiest of liches.
We open the door and just suddenly a lich appears.
Can it be Sugar Lich?
Okay. It can be Sugar Lich. All right. So,
Slick.
After Biff wraps up and fixes up Sean's arm, he's like, I don't know if we should get out of here or stick around for the cops. I mean, we got this guy. Or maybe you guys need to go.
That some guy went cannibalistic and started eating their secretary.
I mean, considering they just busted you out of prison, I feel like it's a safe bet that you probably shouldn't wait for them to come back.
Exactly. We gotta go. we gotta get out of here.
Okay.
and do you think they're gonna believe the cannibalism line? Even with evidence here?
Well, if you look at her, it looks like someone used their teeth on her. It's like it's not gonna be that. And he's covered in her gore.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You should leave him a snack.
You guys are leaving footprints in her blood?
Yeah.
If you're worried about CSI shit, forensic shit. But we're
I
gonna.
don't think it was a
Not
lot
yet.
back then.
Is there
so-
anything else you want to do in the police station before you're gonna take off?
Yes, I want to try to move the body of Janine into the cell with the cannibal.
as well, so it keeps it busy.
Not only that, but if the police show up, they'll see.
Biff's like, no, we gotta go, man. That's fucked up. No.
I just
Janine
wanna speak
Janine was a
record.
friend of mine. Okay, she's like a cousin. Like, let's go.
Y'all are in a
I
place.
don't know if you could tell, but we're in dark
Nobody-
times right now.
Nobody's trying to grab a gun. What is wrong with you?
I know.
exactly.
What I know.
Fine.
Like,
We won't tie her up.
Body armor, guns,
Fine, we won't put Janine in the cell, but can you please go tie him up, Biff?
Well,
tactical intel.
Biff's like, I don't
We
know if you
don't
want to
know if he
start
can break through
stealing guns. I mean, this is like the only guy, right? Maybe we've got the guy who got Debbie. You know, maybe this is it. Listen, once you guys take off, I'll take care of this. I'll sit and watch this guy.
You know a good place to sit and watch him is inside the cell.
Oh my god. He's trying to get him in this.
But you have to tie him up first, okay? Here's some rope. Tie him up.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Is there weapons around? Any that are like
Do you guys have a ride
in
out of
the
here?
vicinity? Nope.
I'm just gonna walk.
I might. Well, I don't know if I want to steal a cop car. Ew, I want to steal Janine's car. Can I get her car keys off of her?
Her khakis.
Listen,
Her
all right,
khakis.
tell you what. If any of you need a ride somewhere, I'll give you a ride. Come on, my truck's out here.
Okay, yeah.
Biff's gonna give you guys a ride.
Yeah, was there any weapons around that I could have?
There is a cabinet of guns. Biff has the keys right now. There might be on it. He's gonna leave them. He's gonna leave them on the desk. But you could get them.
Yeah.
You could.
Yep.
But
I'm
that's the way
gonna
he's trying
do
to
that.
like Biff's trying to explain to you. Like this is. I don't know if you want to steal. It's bad enough you're gonna be leaving. I don't know if you could say later on that you could tell a judge. You know this guy was eating people. We had to get out of here. But if you start stealing their guns and stuff, why? Why are you taking guns? Why do you need the guns?
There might be more.
That's a question.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I just fine,
I've
let's
seen
go.
Night of the Living
Let's
Dead.
go.
No, I mean you could try. I'm
No,
offering you the
it's
opportunity. You could
okay.
explain some of the shit that's going on if you want. Like you could try to.
Nah,
Crazy
I'm not.
cannibal, there's
No.
probably more.
What's
I
that?
look at Biff and say, I look him dead in the eye and say, there's one crazy cannibal. There's probably more. Do you really want to risk it with your fists, or do you want to be able to blast their brains out? You don't.
Listen. We need guns. I can get us guns. Okay, you don't want to steal the cop guns.
Okay,
Have
I just
guns?
want to bring up that there's like a goose that telepathically talks to me, and I know that you're probably not going to believe that, but I really think that I need a gun now. So,
Why don't we roll? Why don't we try? Let's leave this up to dice. Let's see if you can charm Biff into being okay with you taking guns. He's trying to.
Sure.
Biff isn't got a problem with the cops stealing. He's just trying to like make sure you guys don't like get too far in over your heads.
yeah, and I have a goose
And
talking
you
to
are
me.
in
I
shock.
don't really
Biff's
care.
like, you're. It's hey, look, this whole situation
Yeah,
is really
yeah.
freaky. Maybe we should just get outside and talk about it. Don't worry, you don't need to take the cops' guns, but then you can roll to see if you can convince them otherwise.
Sure. Okay. What am I rolling?
Okay, we got.
I'm looking at. I'm trying to look
Eddie
at my sheet.
Munson. We've got Lucky. He might not be outside, but
Hey, you look like responsible youth. Here, have some weapons. I love it.
Pull out the AK-47 and just start blasting.
Right.
Some
So anyways,
and
Let's
then we
start
got
with
the
last.
lich. Okay, jeez, that's gonna be the hardest one. Okay.
Lich just appears with an AK.
Actually, it might not. Actually, it's actually if everything goes right, it might not be the lichest lich. Okay. We're gonna end scene here. Oh wait, we're gonna wait till till Rick rolls. So Rick, you're gonna use your charm. You're gonna roll whatever that die is. I'm gonna set this at convincing. Whatever the number is, that's not gonna do it.
No, it's not. You know what? I will pay you
Biff,
if you just keep your mouth shut.
I have guns for you. Come
okay,
on,
fine.
Come on.
Okay, fine.
All right, we're gonna end scene here. We're gonna go to So, Gary, Chauncey, and Monica. Gary puts as we all know, what Gary does. After that, you guys all run somewhere safe. Where do we find you guys now?
An excellent question. Monica's house is close, but she's not super keen on going there because her parents are kind of jerks. I need to get this fruit fly out of my nose. Thank you. Unless you guys are not sure where else to go, then we can go there.
Chauncey, Gary, ideas on where you can go?
I'm fine with going to Monica's house. I feel like Chauncey's parents are probably busy right now. They might have left the house unlocked, but that'd be a longer trip than going to Monica's house.
Okay.
It's more on the outskirts if we want to take that route.
Gary, what do you think?
I'm down for that as long as I don't have to go anywhere near the apiary.
Right. Oh, right. I forgot
Gonna
the goose.
have flashbacks.
Okay, so where was it? Okay, so we're rejoining you guys where?
I guess at Monica's house.
Oh, okay. Where in Monica's house? What are your parents doing? And do you have brothers and sisters?
No. My parents. My mom is probably at work. My dad is not home, but he's probably out drinking somewhere.
Mom's working?
Yeah. Yeah, she works at the grocery store.
It is nice. Okay.
Sorry.
We're there. Go ahead.
We're probably going to be in the basement. It's like an unfinished basement. It's absolutely used for storage. It's not really a normal place to hang out, but chances are if somebody comes home, it'll be less alarming to have, two people and a strange goose there.
Sure. So, Gary has blood all over him.
Also there's that.
You guys just saw a chewed skeleton, chewed human body.
Yeah, actually, coming home was probably not the greatest idea I've ever had in this situation, but it was the idea that I had.
What's going on, guys? How are we all feeling?
Yeah, not great. We just saw somebody get murdered because he tried to attack us. Should we not report that to the police?
I really don't think I should be around police covered in blood holding a hammer.
It was self-defense. I was there. Chauncey was there.
I
feel like that's the detracts from the...
us. He was going to attack us.
It
doesn't matter.
It probably worked. It could probably definitely work in your favor. That he did have a corpse in the box.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think Chauncey's gonna be pacing back and forth because he's a little more traumatized after that. But then probably after a couple of minutes, he's gonna pick up the goose and shove it in Monica's face. Make the goose do the thing to tell the others what happened.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I will.
I don't know how to operate the goose.
You don't know how to operate the goose? I don't know how to operate the goose either. But
we didn't get we didn't get an instruction manual on goose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget though, you guys all have different aspects of the goose that you can just make happen.
Yeah. So I'm going to stare intently into the goose's beady yet sentient eyes and be like, I'm gonna, I don't know if Professor X was invented yet. He probably wasn't, but I'm gonna do that thing where he puts his fingers to his temples and be like, I'm gonna try to send a brief story, images of what happened, because I don't know that I can articulate the story.
So, so everybody knows, in Kids on Bikes, there's one character that is the powered character, and they have aspects, what are called aspects, and then all the players share different aspects. They can pull them off. The one aspect of the goose, or two aspects of the goose that Monica Ellis controls, is the one, the goose believes the entire group has a special destiny, and two, but only together. And two, and this is what she's using now, is the ability to speak to people telepathically. We're gonna, I need you to roll 2d4.
Okay.
And I'm gonna set this at 6. Oh, and you rolled 6.
Well, I got a 6.
Okay.
Ah!
All right. The goose starts vibrating a little bit, and you see it, and it's looking at you and blinking rapidly, and you see a tiny drop of blood come out of its little hole in its thing.
Oh my
And
gosh.
it goes, but the moment it does that, you all get the pictures in your mind of the horrifying shit you saw, the opening the box, it's from the goose's viewpoint, so it's even scarier because the guy's really super tall over the goose. He's got the hammer. He's trying to get at the goose, and then he falls, and as he falls, the box opens, and there's the dead girl, and then cut again to the goose, this level, right, watching as the hammer goes down into this guy's face. I keep saying this guy, but it was Sonny McDustbottoms. The local carpenter, loves hardwood furniture. And then, but that's all goes out broadcast. Rick, you hit that explodes in your mind, just as you're like trying to decide whether or not you're just gonna go for it and push past Biff and try to get the guns. Suddenly, you're hit with all this shit.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just get the guns anyway.
You all right? You all right? Biff says. You okay? Come on. Let's get you guys out. Let's get you guys out. And because you guys start hearing the guy in the cell start waking up. So like, listen,
I'm gonna go get the gun.
No, you don't need the guns. You don't need the guns. I got guns
Yes,
for you
I
in the
did.
car.
I do.
You're not taking cops' guns. No.
Yeah,
He
I
takes
am.
the keys. He puts it in his pocket. You're not getting the guns.
So anyways,
my
I started
God.
braining.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay. So
Look,
what's up? What's next to me?
It's good to be this far up in the fish union. Trust me. I got you covered. Let's get you outside. Come on.
Is
Let's get
Biff in
you-
the fish union?
Yes. Come on. And
it's also good to be high up in the press. So, you know what? What is around me? Is there like anything that I could pick up and just beat Biff over the head with? Because I am now like super. After watching that, like, okay, no, I'm not putting up with the bullshit. I need a gun now.
I
Reason to
have
stay
a
home.
gun in the car. Are you listening to me?
I am not. I am freaking the fuck out.
Biff's gonna slap you.
Damn it, Biff.
Hey Beth, there's something in the office for you. It's called rope, and it's for the cannibal that's still in that cell that could possibly break out of that cell.
What are you guys gonna do?
Okay, so let's just go to the car. Let's get out of here.
I just casually walk out with a gun. I grabbed a random gun that was sticking out.
There's no random guns sticking out. They're in a cabinet and they're locked.
Damn. I walk over to the cabinet and I just try to lift it and take it out.
All right, you know what? Biff's like, you know what? Fuck it. Here. And he leaves. So you've got the keys now.
Yay!
Cool.
I take all the
He's
guns.
but just said, "Fuck you."
He's out.
Biff will remember that.
You guys hear the car peel out and go.
Cool. Okay, so now gonna get some guns, and then I'm gonna get Janine's keys off of her body for her car. So now we have a car.
She
Before
doesn't
we
have a
leave.
car.
What?
Yeah.
She has a bicycle outside.
She's dropped
How does she
off.
get to work?
Yeah, she's local. She walks.
Well, before
Okay.
we leave, I have a suggestion.
Okay.
We wipe our feet with our shoes off on something that won't track blood to us. Beth left with blood all over his shoes. We have
That's
blood on
true.
our shoes. Let's leave with no blood on our shoes. That way then they follow Beth. And we have guns.
Okay.
You know a thing or two about this. I'm a little concerned.
You don't need to know
That's
what I
a
do.
pretty good idea.
You don't need to know what I do in my spare time.
Don't worry about it. Why are you asking questions? Were you a cop? You gotta tell me if you're a cop.
Do you need to go in that cell with a cannibal?
I'm not there, so.
Gary, Monica, and Chauncey, what are you guys doing?
I thought we were heading to Monica's house, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, we're at my house.
Okay, yeah. So what are you doing there?
We need to get Gary a change of clothes, and
I would like a shower.
Best I can do for you right now is like a wet dish rag. I'm not.
All right.
You're not taking a shower here.
Hobo bath it is.
Yes. And I'm going to start rooting around in the boxes for like winter clothes of my dad's.
Okay.
They're probably not going to fit him very well, but it'll do.
It'll do. Okay.
And yeah.
Chauncey's probably going to be, while she's busy with that, he's going to be tromping around upstairs, making sure all the doors are locked, checking them like 4 times impulsively, and then he'll come back down. He's kind of panicking a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay. I want you to roll, Chauncey. You're a young kid, so this is some fucked up shit. It's traumatic. You've already got PTSD. Let's see if you are keeping it together.
Would it be brains?
No, it'd be grit for sure.
Grit? Okay.
Yeah, that's like the most sure I am of all these rolls that we've had so far.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
I don't know what you were going to set.
I need to set it. Yeah.
Oops.
I was gonna set it. Yeah, I was gonna say I would put it at 10. So you're 3 away. Although Dark Nevea did give somebody a boost. Oh, but he gave it to.
I think it was Monica, but
we can't keep them like that. It's like you can decide if you want to use them for or not. Otherwise, you are failing by 3. We could take the fail. What are your skills?
I think I want to take the fail.
Yeah.
Oh, my biggest one is fight, then brawn, then flight, then grit, then brains, then charm.
It's flight again.
The opposite of fight.
I meant, does it have a thing? You know what I mean, like a mechanical thing attached to it.
Does it have a butt?
Does it have a butt?
Do you want me to give it a butt?
Okay. No, it doesn't. Only the strengths have things. Okay. Chauncey's flipping out. Chauncey, you're gonna find yourself whatever sounds safe to you, a closet, a basement, a fucking shower. I don't know. If you find somewhere, and you're going to not want to leave that area. Where would you find her house?
Probably not somewhere where there's water. So probably at either a closet or the basement. We'll say the basement. He just kind of like pushes his way through some of like the storage and stuff. Crawls behind. He makes himself a little like fort out of like the boxes and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got his shovel aggressively pointed towards the entrance of his fort.
So Monica, while you're helping Gary get out of his bloody clothes and all that, Chauncey disappears.
Fucking damn it, Chauncey. Chauncey, where did you go?
The goose.
I do get an adversity token, right?
Oh, yeah.
Since it was a fail?
Yeah.
Okay.
You actually have a couple. I'll give you 2. And I think Game Daddy has at least, or Gary has one. Yeah. Okay, so meanwhile, the goose, by the way, is kind of sitting on the basement floor. Is it a carpeted basement? Like,
it's an unfinished basement, so the floor is concrete.
Oh, okay, so there's
you get that satisfying slap of duck feet.
Yeah,
or goose feet.
I don't even know Maine has basements, but anyway, it's laying on the floor, and it looks kind of like glassy-eyed, like that took a lot out of it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Telepathy.
Chauncey.
But you feel pretty confident that anybody who was in the original group got that message.
Awesome. Yeah, that was my next question. Was like, do I get any sort of confirmation message. Do I anticipate an error?
No, you
Okay.
don't get. No, you don't.
Okay.
But going back to Rick, Slick, and Sean, what are you guys doing?
So apparently we're getting guns and
Okay.
wiping our
Yeah.
shoes off.
So there's a few shotguns in the gun cabinet.
I will grab one of them for myself and enough ammo for that. That I don't know how much I need, but enough.
Yep.
And then wiping our shoes off and heading out of there. Unless we want to see if there's anything useful there. Like if there's any files in anybody's desks or anything that we could just look at. I don't know.
Nothing that would be really important to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave the place.
Okay. Now the sheriff's it's downtown.
Yeah.
So you're in the middle of Greenville. What do you guys want to do? Sean, what are you doing?
Alright, what I went to grab something to eat.
Oh. So you guys grabbed a couple guns. You have a couple shotguns now.
Did we wipe off our feet?
The guy is starting groggily getting up.
Yeah, we did.
We wiped off our feet?
Yep.
All of
You
us?
tell me. Yeah.
Did all of us wipe off our feet?
Yep.
I'm not hearing the other one.
I don't think he's
Slick,
here.
Slick isn't here. Slick is an NPC at the moment. Slick is with you. Slick wiped off his feet.
It will be with you always.
My feet are wiped off. Let's head out of here before we get more blood on our feet.
Hey,
Literally.
did somebody just say that I'm an NPC? Because that's kind of rude, not gonna lie.
Rude as
You weren't saying anything.
God damn it.
I wasn't asked anything.
Yes, you were. You were asked
We
if
all
you
wiped
wiped your
off our
shoes
feet.
off.
Okay, so we're in the middle of downtown with shotguns, which we.
This-
What time is it again? It's like
It's early evening.
Nighttime?
Yeah. Night hasn't fallen yet, but it's going to really soon.
Like 6:30.
Yeah.
we should not be. Well, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be seen because everybody's out searching for Debbie, or like
just
most
blast anyone
people
that sees
probably
us.
are.
Yeah.
Let's just blast anyone who sees us.
Okay, so from all those flashes, could I have kind of gotten a good idea of where those guys are at?
No. No, not at all. Because it just showed you like what had happened in that backyard. Literally
Yeah,
everything I said was
did
all you
not.
saw.
I did not think to tell you where I am currently.
Okay. Okay.
We probably should have come up with like
you wanna-
an emergency plan.
Do you wanna
I can
say
be
that?
helpful.
Yeah, go ahead, Chauncey.
So, Chauncey's undergoing some trauma right now. And so the goose is going to respond to this. So it's going to be rainy and stormy just over Monica's house.
Hopefully there's no sharks nearby.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
God.
gonna, like a Sharknado or something.
We can retcon and say that it would make sense that you would say meet us somewhere. Like, what's the plan? Let's talk plans. Who's coming up with a plan? Somebody at this point, somebody needs to.
Somebody's missing their cue.
I said stuff.
I heard you. Lich was ignoring it.
What did I do? What was my cue?
Oh, he was. We did the remember.
NATO.
I know. Well, yeah. So let's. What happened? Who said what?
I said the Sharknado word.
And what is?
Sharknado.
Storm.
Chauncey's right.
Back and forth. Shark. Storm. It's. I remember something. No. Gotta hold it together.
And then he's just back to normal. It's fine.
Yeah. I don't. I'm Trevor, by the way. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Monica's gonna look at Chauncey because Chauncey is now clearly possessed. And then there is a crack of thunder and a peal of lightning, and
Probably some high winds.
Probably some high winds.
Well, if
Do I need a roll for that, by the way?
For the highway, yeah, 2d4.
What's the DC before I roll this time?
Oh man, just to do that just above her house, shit, it's gonna be a 7.
Okay. That's only a 5.
5.
Can I spend my adversity tokens on that?
Well, you can, not on yours, but you can spend the psychic tokens of the goose. So the goose has 8 right now, so I'll spend 2 to make it happen.
Yeah, I'll steal 2 of those so that it helps the others find us.
Okay.
I'm helping with my trauma.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna ask you guys. So I need one of you. The story needs one of you to take lead.
Okay,
So I have no opinion or care who it is. Just somebody needs to.
I'd like to take a moment to convey to my newly awoken friend what's going on over here and where we are.
Bud, can you hear me?
Oh, yeah,
Bud?
yeah, I hear you.
So some things have happened over here. I may or may not have ended a person / creature's existence.
Oh my gosh.
We kind of got freaked out and went to Monica's and trying to clean the blood off me now. I don't know. How's it going on your end?
Oh my gosh, so they got somebody ate somebody, and now we're trying to get out here, and then this person showed up and was being a bully and smacked me, and that was very mean of them, but we're just trying to figure out what the fuck to do now, because there's a dead person and a zombie, pretty much.
Maybe you should come meet us here.
Okay, where did you say you were again?
We're at Monica's house at Street, and I don't know the actual address.
Okay, I'll just try to figure that out then. I'll make a dick save.
Make a dick save. You can do it, I believe.
Okay, I'll try. Okay.
All right, I'll see you when you get here.
Okay.
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 I have telecommuted my thought process to our friend here. Rick now knows. But nobody else knows that we know, but we know that we know.
Yes.
We just tried.
Because knowing is half the battle.
Okay, so I'm going to suggest we make our way to the school because that's where the others were dropped off at, and that's like, I'm assuming that they're probably still within that area.
So, because Chauncey went through the effort, or the goose went through the effort. As you're walking to the school, you see one thundercloud in the sun-setting sky. There seems to be pouring rain over just like one. You've never seen anything like this before, where it's just like one little area that's raining.
Yeah, I suggest we go find that. Let's go to that. We need to get out of the
weird thing.
So as you follow it, you find it. It's raining over a 2-story white home, right in the suburb, a little suburb of Greenville. It's not Eddie. It's not Eddie, not yet. Okay, so that's what you see. You see that house. What are you guys gonna do?
go to it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to it. These guys can join if they want, but I'm gonna go to it.
Okay. You gonna knock? I mean, help me out here. What does go to it mean? You're gonna. Meanwhile, Malika is in her house. Monica, you just started fixing up. Got Gary taken care of.
Yeah.
You noticed that
Now I have
Chauncey's
to
missing.
find Chauncey, and so I think I saw him come back downstairs. I'm gonna start looking around behind boxes and be like, Chauncey, you gotta come out. There's like There's like fluorescent bulbs back there. You're gonna break them, and they're a pain in the ass to clean up. Come on. You've got the...
Chauncey's squeezing backwards more. He's
no.
pointing his shovel out.
Oh, whoa.
Just make sure not to pick that up with your bare hands.
I have a shovel. Why would I use my bare hands? I'm scared.
That was a good one. I caught that one. That was good.
No,
That was pretty great.
Yeah. Monica's gonna raise her hands. No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
That's when you hear.
He's gonna take some.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go, Chauncey.
He was gonna say he's gonna start like he's huffing. He's puffing. He's kind of trying to calm down now.
It's okay. I'm gonna find you a
grabs the
blanket.
side of his head and
Yeah. I'm gonna find you a blanket. I'm like offer it to you, and if you don't reject it, I'm just gonna like drape it around you and snuggle you in a little bit, be like a little thunder shirt.
I've been swaddled.
Yes. And then I am gonna check on Gary and I'm gonna just say, hey, yeah, he's not doing so hot.
It's when you hear the doorbell ring.
Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Company at this hour.
Yeah.
Right.
You hear honk. The goose comes waddling out and waddles to the door and looks at you.
Oh, okay. I will come upstairs. Gary, can you keep an eye on Chauncey? Make sure he's gonna be okay.
I'm gonna give him a glass of water and just kind of like slowly pat his head, be like, there, it'll be okay.
And then I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna still make sure that my parents are not home. And I'm gonna look through the little side light to see who it is. And it's the rest of the party. Great.
Yeah. You open the door, you see a very kind of stressed out group. Slick, you there?
Yeah. What?
I'm gonna fill you in on what's happened so far, okay?
Doubt.
So while you guys were listening to the guy eat on Janine in the other room, Biff Malibu came in, started giving you some shit before Sean and everybody kind of let him know that something was going on in the back room. And then that guy come out, hearing Biff Malibu, attacked him. Biff knocked him out cold. And then Biff got you out of the thing. It was trying to get you guys to get out. He had a car. He was going to take you somewhere or take you wherever you needed to go. But Rick insisted on stealing from the cops. So Biff left you guys. And then Rick and you guys got into the gun cabinet and took a couple guns. And then you know the rest. So you've walked through town to get to Monica's house. That's where you are.
So, are we at Monica's house right now?
Yeah, so Monica opens the door to find
Yeah.
Rick with the shotgun, Sean with a shotgun, and a bandaged arm. Yeah, hi. Yeah, go for it, please.
You have a shotgun.
Get
in here. Everybody get inside. And once they're in, I'm gonna lock the door behind them. And look around, make sure, still no parents, great. Basement. And then I go to the basement with the goose.
Play it out for me. I mean, for us.
So I got guns.
Okay.
What? Where?
So, why did we need guns?
Because
reasons.
I'm stressed and everything that's yes, I'm stressed. All the things that are happening, and then the guy was eating the person's face, and I'm half in shock.
I need Rick.
Here's a cup of tea.
Rick, you just wandered through town. You're agoraphobic.
Yeah, I'm freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, you're gonna roll to see how bad this freak out is gonna get. I need you to roll grit, and I need you to get better than. We'll set it the same as Chauncey. 10.
I'm gonna go ahead and
I got a
preemptively get another
+1
swaddle
for
blanket.
that. D10 plus 1. 10.
And do it.
Nice.
You are managing to hold it together. I don't know how you got. What did you do to get yourself through walking through town?
I breathed in and out through my nose, and I counted down from 1,000.
Okay.
Solid coping technique.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
tried to say technique and mechanism at the same time.
Technic. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am dealing with this emotionally, and it's hard. So I've got the gun to make me feel a little better after witnessing probably zombies. Comfort gun.
Yeah.
Comfort gun.
And yeah, so downstairs, I don't know if we're in the basement, but I'm heading to the basement if not.
We're gonna be in the basement, and then I'm gonna shut the basement door behind all of us.
I'm just gonna casually start handing out the guns that we have on us, other than the shotguns.
I am not taking a gun.
Yeah, this brings me back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Years ago.
I mean, I've never seen one of these in my life.
So that's great.
All right, now let's go to the school.
So, really quick, I do want to look
God
at
damn it.
Sean's arm.
Okay. Sean's arm's been bandaged up, but it has been bitten.
and-
You want to unbandage it?
I want to unbandage it and see what is going on, like if it's festering or like if anything seems unnatural about it.
Is he turning into a zombie?
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
we
Like
have to
my brain has
amputate?
went to zombies.
Do we have to amputate?
Maybe.
I got a hammer.
It looks pretty. It looks bad, but it looks like it was caught before it started to get infected. But you don't see anything other than redness around it. You don't see anything weird.
Okay, so I actually have this little tin in my pocket. I'm going to pull it out, and it's like a salve, and I'm going to place it on top of his wound and around it, trying not to like injure it anymore. And then I'm going to take fresh bandage and rip it out.
I see the
Again.
sound, I immediately start backing away in fear. Like, no, I'm good.
Nope. You gotta do this, and
I am
if
trying
I
to
have
avoid
to,
the salve.
I will. Nope. I will roll for this.
Wait, you took a jar out of your pocket?
Yep.
This wasn't
Yep.
that jar.
I don't know.
That isn't.
No, it was not.
That's not
It wasn't
a bunk slop jar, right? No.
It's,
Oh, God.
It's not. It's not that.
Okay.
It's a salve.
Oh, good for the skin. I heard. Okay.
Yeah. Rub the lotion on the
An
skin.
ointment.
An ointment. Yes. And I will force this on him.
All right. What is this? What is this stuff you're putting on him?
It is a healing salve, and nobody else knows, but I study witchcraft, and it's just gonna make you feel better, okay?
So it's like a herbal
It is,
thing.
yeah.
Okay.
It's got like
It's like calendula.
soothing stuff in it, like chamomile and all that.
So,
Yeah.
On the other side of that, my character's only experience with magical anything is with Miss Blair, and obviously she's not good at it if she can do it.
Uh-huh.
So whenever I see this salve, I immediately think it's going to burn the ever-loving shit out of my arm.
No,
and possibly have it fall off, so I'm trying to avoid it.
right, and I'm going
Nobody
to pull
knows
out
why, so I'm running.
my motherly voice and be like, "We're gonna do this, and it's gonna be good for you."
Wait, do you say that?
Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah. Come here. Let me do this.
I can't seem to get into the D20. Can you roll grit for me?
Okay. What's your
Is
grit?
everybody's having mental trauma?
What's your grit?
So, my current grit is.
And what are you rolling for? What's going on? You're trying to decide whether or not you're going to flip out? If you don't want another character to do stuff to you, you can just say no, and then the other character is going to have to deal with it. Unless you guys are going to roll off. You're going to fight him, Rick?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Yeah.
But after she's pulled out the motherly voice and said this is for the betterment of me, that's what's causing my massive freak out right now, and it's a D10.
Okay. Let's roll off.
Okay.
We're gonna roll off.
It's the roll.
Yes. We're gonna roll off grit.
Hey, I got a D10 plus 1.
Same.
9.
You got to roll. I got to roll for you. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Oof.
9.
Do you have any pluses to grit?
We both have a +1.
Oh, so you won out.
Yeah.
You won out. I won't do it then.
Sean,
No, I just don't have a mental breakdown at the moment.
well, we're rolling off to see if Rick managed to put it on you anyway, regardless of your not wanting to be. And you won, so you can decide. You're keeping your shit together, so right now you can decide how this is going to go down.
I will just casually, but with a little bit of panic in my voice, because I technically just won, say, I'm good. I don't need my arm. It's fine. I don't need it to be. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Okay, so what are we doing, people? All right, so that just happened.
So there's a zombie question mark in the police station, and also, hey, there's a dead zombie person in the little lumberyard thing. He's very dead, pretty sure. Also, yeah, there was a body in that box.
A body in the box.
Yeah. What? Does anybody know who we can go to get some answers or clarifications or any shred of anything?
Not the police station.
Not the police station. And not the lumber. Yeah, no, let's not talk to the police
No.
right now, seeing as how
I
a
think-
murder was literally just committed.
At this point, since we're all back together, I think the goose wants us to go on our quest. The
Oh, that's a
goose
good
is going to
point.
run off on its own impulsively.
Oh shoot. We gotta go to the hunting lodge.
Yeah, the goose is going to run out a window we forgot to bar all the way. It's going to start running
no.
towards the hunting lodge because it knows where the bad,
It's going out.
that artifact is.
Well, what it's gonna do is it's gonna go out in the front yard and just start honking, honk, honk, honk.
Shit, I gotta get no.
Just before it does that, I do want Rick to notice a large stack of books about witchcraft in Greenville that Monica has on her desk.
Okay. So, about these books, are these your books?
Maybe. Who's asking? Are you a cop?
I am not a cop. I just stole guns from the police station, which you don't know now. Like, you've forgotten all about that. You don't know that. And then...
Somehow I feel like a piece of my memory is missing.
yes, you've forgotten that.
Absolutely.
We're going to pretend you don't know that.
Yes.
And I am asking because reasons.
Yeah, they're my books.
Okay.
Witches ate my sister, okay?
Ate her?
Yeah, ate her. Like,
are you certain?
I'm working on it, but I'm still. I was pretty sure Miss Blair ate her, but no, she's like this nice old lady with goose powers or something. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay. Before I've had time to reform a core aspect of my character, there were zombies. So.
Yes. Okay. So.
None of these.
She says that she's a witch. Sorry.
None of these people are dead. Just saying. None of these zombies were dead. They were all alive. So,
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
But we don't have another word for them yet. So.
Okay.
So.
Cannibal.
I just. Sorry.
Do you know something?
I do know something, and Miss Blair is not a witch. I'm 90% certain that she is not a witch. So I don't know what her deal is.
That's what everybody says. Witches are fake. Yeah, I get it. I know.
They're not
I don't think that they are fake. Personal experience. But I do know that Miss Blair is not one.
You lying?
So if you think they're fake, then why? Okay, you just researching these witches?
I don't think they're fake, but everybody who I've ever spoken to about it is just written it off as, folklore and all that, but Monica's at a moment of crisis, and so she's gonna double down on the stuff that she thinks she knows.
Right.
And witches ate my sister. They ate her. Her body is gone. I'm trying to find out who did it.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you're gonna find your answer in these books. Where did you get these books?
I stole them from the Historical Society.
Okay, so...
I threw them out. I guess technically it wasn't stealing, it was in the trash.
Okay. So...
I told you. Nobody ever listens to me.
You're right, Chauncey. I'm sorry.
That was very good.
Misleading you.
That was very good that you stole those out of the trash can. Now, I'm going to confiscate them from you.
Why? They're just books.
Because they mean more to me than you know.
Okay.
So
these books right here
that you've had me looking for like the past 2 years.
And I'm gonna hit you right in the chest to shut you up.
These books right here?
Shush. I can't let people know that you're my accomplice.
I think by now Chauncey's crawled out of his little fort. He's kind of standing there with the blanket shawl.
Rick, do you not remember that you gave me a business card that proves that we're accomplices?
That's a fake business.
That's a fake business? I've been putting that on... Oh, wait, I don't pay taxes.
Oh, tax reasons.
Sean.
Oh my gosh, I don't need to know about your tax reasons. Okay,
Sean, what are you doing during this conversation?
Well, first off, I heard that apparently Miss Blair isn't a witch, which has now confused the ever-loving crud out of me.
Yeah.
And I'm also hearing that these books here are witch books. So I'm slowly going towards the books to read them.
Rick has them now, right? Rick, didn't you take them?
I haven't grabbed them yet, but
They're just
I am
like
going
library
to
books and stuff. There
confiscate
doesn't. I don't think unless Monica has something crazy, whatever. I was just thinking they're more like library books, that kind of thing.
No, they were stolen from the Historical Society.
Oh.
Yeah. I stole them out of the trash from the Historical Society. I've been looking through them, and a lot of them just don't make a whole lot of sense, but witches don't make sense. So I've been trying to figure it out when I can. In hiding.
Right.
Yeah, so they could be powerful books. They could just be, like, historical books. They're written in really, really dense wording. I don't understand what they mean half the time. Got some weird diagrams in them, maybe. But
these books, I've been having Slick look for them for a couple of years.
I'm just trying to read them because of reasons that you know, Lich.
Yeah, I haven't grabbed them yet, but like, I wasn't gonna grab them just yet. I don't know where I'm gonna put them until I have a place to put them.
Yeah,
because I don't have a car.
vehicle.
I don't have. Yeah, so I was just gonna
Yeah.
leave them there, but I'd tell her I would take those from you.
okay,
when I
well,
can.
when we get back from the hunting lodge, you can have them. They're all yours. If you can make some
Decipher
sense
them?
out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's about theoretical physics.
Oh no, that's my homework. Sorry, let me take that from you. Thank you.
That's my homework.
So no, I was wondering where that went. Okay, so
That must have been awkward in class.
yeah.
Why is your book written in a weird language?
Chances are I swapped one of them by accident, and one of them is actually in my backpack. So,
I just grabbed the second one and start reading it.
okay, well, we got to go follow that goose before the goose gets run over by a car. So,
Yeah, that goose has begun honking outside. You guys realize you hear the honking, and you're like, "That's not coming from inside the house." You run to the window.
Yeah.
Honk.
We
Goose
gotta
is out in the middle of the
get
yard.
there.
House.
We have to get there because otherwise my dad will shoot it. So let's go get the goose. We're pretty close to the dock, so we could probably. I don't know. Honestly, if
All right, so
stealing
here's-
guns.
Oh, go ahead. Stealing guns.
If stealing guns is in our repertoire, we could probably steal a motorboat too. I feel like that's just like a dot on the I on our criminal record at this point. So,
Isn't there like a community rowboat that anybody can just take out though?
Probably.
Is there? Is there?
There is now.
All right. So
How would we steal a motorboat? These guns are for self-defense. The
Okay.
motorboat is actual theft.
Okay, so you guys are in Greenville. Beaver Cove is northeast. Beaver Cove, is where Snake Island. Just Snake Island is off of. Well, I'm sure there's other ways you get to it, but the best way you know of getting to Snake Island is through Beaver Cove. So one, you got to figure out how you're going to get to Beaver Cove. And yes, I'm glad you're thinking about the boats. Like, how are you going to do the boats? Now, you guys, if one of you knows, Slick, do you know of you call it a community rowboat, but it's just a rowboat that's maybe some old guy uses and forgets about and doesn't care if you take it out as long as it's still there? Or if you guys got any other ideas, somebody, like, throw it out there.
We could go for a swim. Just a really
I'm not.
swim.
No,
I like the rowboat idea.
This is really interesting. Yes, you know what? This is Chauncey's gonna have to deal with the rowboat, maybe. Right? How is Chauncey gonna feel going out on the water?
Probably not very well. He's probably gonna squeeze the emotional support goose. He is very much panicking.
You can absolutely bring the blanket with you.
All right.
If you feel like it will help.
How are we getting to Beaver Cove?
I suggest we do what the title of this game is called, and we get on some bikes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you can ride some bikes. Monica, do you have enough bikes though?
I have 4 bikes.
Oh.
But Chauncey, if you want to ride on the pegs.
Yeah.
I have some swimming fins at my house we could use.
You know, I haven't done very much bully stuff. Let's say that there's a kid riding by on his bike. Can I push him over and steal his bike? I gotta act like a bully.
Yes.
It's in my trope.
Yeah,
I gotta steal a
it's true.
bike from a passing by kid.
What are you gonna do?
I'm bullying a kid that's driving by on his bike to take his bike.
Or
while I'm forcing the garage door open to get my dad's bike, my mom's bike, my bike, and my sister's bike out, Chauncey just punches a kid out and steals a bike.
Well, what I was thinking is because it's not. Well, yeah, there might be kids riding back. So yeah, so Chauncey grabs it. Need your bike, nerd. All right, take it.
The streetlights aren't quite on yet.
Okay, so where's the boat?
At the community dock in Beaver Cove.
Yeah, it's at a dock.
Okay.
Technically, it's a private dock because Beaver Cove is like a bougie area, but
it's
gonna be
like
fine.
it's the house like right next to the beach, the swimming beach. So like,
yeah,
you kind of just walk there and person's just like, yeah, you're just gonna be fishing off the pier. Like, oh well, I'm not that crotchety yet. That's in 2 more years.
Right.
Okay. All right, so you guys are gonna take off. You're gonna start riding. It's gonna get darker and darker as you're going.
Who is on my sister's bike?
Who is on? I don't know. You tell me. Who's riding the bikes? Oh, here it is.
I think we have enough bikes for everyone. I was just curious. In my brain, everybody's bike is normal except my sister's bike, that is like pink and has like glimmery streamers hanging from the ends of the handlebars.
That's the bike I'm riding. That's
Great.
the one I'm
I was gonna say, I hope it's Sean.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna fast forward a little bit. You guys riding bikes. classic. You're absolutely right. This is the game. It's kids on bikes. You guys are riding your bikes out of town, out of Greenville, while people from the search party are starting to come home. And cops are going to find that shit happening. But you're on your way northwest, east to Beaver Cove. But we're going to fast forward even farther than that. We're going to get to Beaver Cove. It's quiet, dark. The moon's out full over Moose Lake. And sure enough, you find that community rowboat. And we're going to, and then Chauncey, you said you're going to be gripping the goose?
Yeah, I'm holding you nice and tight.
Okay, because what I want to do is we're going to end and go to break. You guys paddling out. Well, we'll get back to it. You guys are getting into the boat to head to Snake Island, which you can see on the distance of the moon. You can see it's a little dark. It's not so far away, but it's going to take you about 20 minutes to get out there. And all right.
You don't know my proficiency at rowing a boat.
And we go to break. Enjoy your dream.
And too weary, lebiesta lima leofictum, neoesis, gelium menteste, broidio veririum. Yes, I've summoned the Gelander's cubes, the mystic knives, and the phylacteries. Sugarlet cereal, now with marshmallows. They are truly delicious. You'll never get my marshmallows.
Classic Viva moments. Viva la Dungeon.
Oh, Vanny, I cannot wait for summer.
Yeah?
Just chilling in the hot tub, just relaxing.
Okay, that's
So
pretty good.
comfy in here, you know what I mean?
I don't think I know what you... Oh, no. Stop that. You stop that right now.
tuners, your man with the cast tone here.
I'm an alligator. I'm a mama papa calling for you. I'm a space invader. I'll be a rock and rollin' bitch for you. Keep your mouth shut. You're squawking like a big monkey bird. And I'm busting out my brains for the world. Keep your electric eye on me, babe. Put your ring onto my head. Press your space face close to my love. Freak out in a moon age daydream, oh yeah. Don't fake it, baby. Lay the real thing on me. The church of man love is such a holy place to be. Make me, baby. Make me know you really care. Make me jump into the air. Keep your electric eye on me, babe. Put your ring onto my head. Press your space face close to my love. Freak out in a moon age daydream, oh yeah.
Important question.
A good sign your significant other is cheating on you with a snowman.
A carrot in her ass.
All right, choose your favorite.
You get.
I'm sorry, I can't even read the other one. I'm sorry.
Classic Viva moments. Viva la dungeon.
Oh, you want to go, Banana? You froggy? Then flap.
Oh, come at me, Pineapple. Bring it on.
Give me your best move, Banana.
Okay, I will. Hidden Peels Raging Banana.
Oh, I can't take this. You know what? You're gonna get Pineapple Pounce and Pound.
Bring it, Pineapple. No. How dare you underestimate me, Pineapple? I am gonna bring on my banana bone ring. Jesus Christ. My thing's freaking out. Oh my God! No!
Because I think I have a cramp.
I need blood.
Oh. You didn't say this is to the death.
Oh.
Is it to the death?
Oh, yes. No, it is not.
Okay.
Classic Viva moments. Hey there, bud. It's me, the Sword. Yeah, I'm Bill. I'm magic. We're gonna win Viva. Now put me in your butt.
What?
Yeah, that's right. It's how the magic works. I'm kidding. Am I? Viva la dungeon.
And we're back. Yes, we're all proud. Oh wait, you guys can't be here. Yes.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. We are back. For the Shinobi, the gang, after having met some very scary people who seem to be like to eat warm flesh, have headed off for the Hunter's Lodge. You guys are getting into on Snake Island. You guys are getting into your boat, trying to figure out who's gonna sit where, and suddenly you hear out from behind you, out of the darkness, you hear, hey, wait up, and this guy comes running out of the darkness up to the you don't know where he came from. He just seemed to come out of nowhere, mysterious stranger like, long trench coat, and one of those what are those caps, those hats, all the dudes used to wear back in the day. One of those, not derby, but you know what I'm saying?
Like a newsboy hat?
No,
Trilby?
no, not a trilby. No, like the. Actually, anyway, he's wearing a hat, fedora. Thank you, Shinobi. The fedora. He's got the fedora, trench coat. Comes out. He's like, hey, you kids heading out to Snake Island?
Who's asking?
Yeah, random guy we've never met. Hello.
Oh, sorry. I don't mean. Look, you guys know how dangerous this is, right? Do you know how dangerous it is to go out?
Do you know how dangerous it is? Can you tell us more about the danger?
Well, yeah. Look, my name's Lucky. All right, name's Lucky, and he pulls out. And it's when you realize when he brings his arm out from underneath his coat, he's got a baseball bat, and it's got like barbed wire on it. He's he sees your face. He's like, oh no, look, no, look, my I'm a traveling salesman. I live here in Beaver Cove, though. I'm from Beaver Cove. I came back to visit my family. My brother is part of this hunting lodge out here, and I know this is gonna sound crazy. I know I know it's gonna sound really crazy, but look, you all look like you've seen crazy tonight. He's tied up in my basement right now. He just tried to eat me and our mother, and at least I think that's what he's trying to do. And he had just come back from that mountain lodge, so I'm gonna go. I need to find out what's going on.
You got anything sharper in there, bud?
Sharper? What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming you're selling weapons, right?
No. I'm a sale. I know. I sell toasters. I sell toasters. I mean, you don't have a toaster in your house, you're gonna have it. It's the it thing. But no, this is the best I got. It's right here. Is this? I'm going to find out. This is to protect myself. Find out what's going on. Are you using that boat? Where are you going?
We're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
Okay.
Is there room?
I'm gonna pull out my shotgun.
Whoa!
It's just
miss.
I'm just holding it. I'm
just racks one in the chamber.
Yeah.
Miss. Whoa! Look. Hey! Look. We're all in this together.
You don't want no trouble here now.
Ooh. We're all in this together.
Okay.
Something.
Sure, get on. And I'm still just gonna have my shotgun just ready. I'm gonna watch you.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We'll let you out. I don't know how much room there is, but yeah, you can sit on the floor.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay. You guys
Should
all
we snag a couple of life jackets? Are life jackets nearby?
There's no life. No, this is a rando boat that Slick just
That's
happens
true.
to know about.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fun fact: you can make a.
I know a guy.
You're lucky there's oars. You're lucky there's oars.
It's true.
So I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy's brother who knows a guy's cousin who knows another guy who knows this girl who's heard about a boat. We're gonna take that boat to Snake Island.
Hey. And we are in that boat.
And
going to Snake Island.
You mean that boat that we're at right now?
And the universe decided to make it so that there were oars in the boat. A lot of time people have to bring their own oars, but you just happen to have oars. Someone left oars.
I saw
for you.
one guy use like a snow shovel for it.
We got a shovel.
My shovel's not for water.
That's how it rusts.
Defensive. Okay, I like it.
I almost drowned.
It's true.
All right, so you get about halfway out in the lake. I need halfway out. You don't really see the shore anymore. It's just the moon out there. The island's still off in the distance. Chauncey needs to make a Stiffy roll. No, stiffy.
Oh my.
No. What is it?
Giggity.
Grit.
Grit. You need to make a grit roll.
Now, what's the DC before I roll?
We're going to make it 10 again because you're out on water.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Chauncey had a life. He almost died by being drowned.
And there's no proof that anybody in the party was a part of that.
Well,
that's a really bad.
Oh, absolutely no proof except for Slick's constantly guilty conscience.
Yeah.
Oh no, it could be worse. That's just a bad failure.
What did you roll?
A 1.
A 1.
Oh.
-9 is still in the bad bracket though.
Chauncey, please tell everybody how you start flipping out.
So he probably thinks that he's under the water now. So
yeah,
he's like he's flailing. He probably drops the goose, but I assume the goose knows how to swim.
Yeah,
it's a goose.
Or he drops it in the boat.
Oh yeah, or the boat. Yeah, he's kind of like flailing. He's grasping at his chest, like gasping for air.
Yeah. Okay.
Might smack somebody as he flails around.
Wait, who are you hitting?
Ow!
He might. I don't
damn
know.
it, Chauncey!
You guys are watching. Like the boat starts rocking a little bit as
Don't rock the boat,
Chauncey
Chauncey.
is flicking out. Lucky goes, how old is this boy? Oh man, we should be. Who's? Are one of you his brother or sister?
No,
Nope.
but I am going to make my way over to Chauncey, and I'm just going to hug him as tight as I can because
Have you been?
that helps me.
You've never been in a rowboat, have you?
No.
Yeah, you
No,
don't.
this
wanna
ain't no
rock the
longboat. This ain't no like. There's
You don't wanna
no.
rock the
There's
boat.
no moving around.
Yeah,
like it
but
gets real. And there's
it's
all of you
like
in it right now.
Super close quarters, right? So
Yeah.
I'm probably sitting pretty close to him anyway. So I am going to reach out and try to hug him as tightly as possible.
I will say
counter
this is
Rick's
gonna make it
movements, but
worse.
We don't.
This will
flip over.
100% make it worse.
It's okay, Chauncey. We can still navigate to land, even though we're out in the middle of the water.
Don't.
You gotta use old sailor methods. Like looking at the stars for guidance.
Keep your eyes on the horizon.
If you can see any constellations out there, possibly Ursa Major or like the Little Dipper or like the
Ursa
Archer.
Major. I gotta write my teeth this. My teeth this.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, so like, as Chauncey's being held after that brief little break, he's gonna start muttering like, "No, not again! You're gonna push me under. You're one of them. You're gonna drown me." And he gets a little bit more violent as he's being hugged.
If you
I'm
shake
gonna
the boat, you will
continue-
go under.
I'm
Just
gonna
saying.
continue hugging him tighter because hugging, like the compression from that, actually reduces stress in people. So I'm gonna continue to do that.
Would
like
that
that's a
would
real
that
thing.
work though with somebody was actually the PTSD is centered around them being held underwater? So your good intention is actually backfiring exponentially.
Detrimental.
But that's
I think that maybe like because of like the extra pressure, he's probably getting more worked up. I feel like Chauncey might pass out.
Oh.
So
Oh,
he won't
so
be like,
this is
that wouldn't be
good.
the worst
This is
thing.
good. I'm gonna continue to do that.
Yeah.
all right.
Come on, calm, small child. You do not need to see what's about to happen.
Oh.
I mean, let's just give him some weed.
We're gonna
and see
use
what
the
happens.
we're gonna use the goose. I'm gonna call
I
it.
would, but it gets
He's
stolen.
11.
Pi, Sean, you control the aspect of the goose that heals by touching. I think the goose would go over and touch its little beak to Chauncey to calm him down.
Nope. What the goose does instead is it wraps its wings around Chauncey in like a hug of sorts to do this. because it sees
Tucks its little head out.
Rick doing it. Yeah, it's doing that. It sees Rick doing it, so it's gonna mimic Rick.
Oh god, it's a mimic! It's a
I
mimic!
like that. Yeah, that's good.
The moment you feel he puts his little head down and neck and beak and nuzzles your neck, like nestles in there. The moment you feel that, Chauncey, like this warmth spreads throughout your body, and like those really bad thoughts suddenly aren't as loud in your head, and you can feel yourself calming down.
It's gonna be okay.
And finally enjoy and being able to enjoy the hug from the goose and Rick.
Chance is gonna start taking more normal breaths. He's calming down.
Deep breaths. Goose.
Oh, actually, Pi, I need you to roll a 2d4, please, and get a 5 or better. You can't roll. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. 2d4. 4. Okay, so we're gonna spend another point. Oops. So the goose has 4 psychic energy. It's going to be, if anybody was paying attention to holding the goose, they'd notice it's now shaking a little bit.
Shaking in a bad way, shaking in a good way?
Shaking in an exhaustion kind of way.
Can I, instead of the goose using its point, use my, whatchamacallit point?
The adversity token?
Thank you, adversity token.
Not on this. It's the psychic. This is all about the psychic energy of the powered character. Okay. Yeah. For your rolls and for skill check rolls and stuff for other players, yeah, absolutely. You actually can donate them to other players. Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it fell under that category.
Lich.
Yeah.
Has anybody looked around the boat since this freak out?
I think we're more
nobody's noticed that Eddie Munson is now sitting on the. No, I'm just kidding.
Suddenly, there's a seventh person on the boat.
After Puppet starts playing.
I was gonna do something else entirely.
What's that?
There was a freak out, and the kid was flipping out and kicking and stuff. I'm in the water now, and I don't know how to swim.
Oh no!
How did you fall in the water?
Use your pants as an emergency flotation device.
The kid was freaking out, and you said he was hitting people and stuff?
No, he wasn't hitting anybody. Chauncey, were you hitting anybody?
I mean, maybe like a little bit of like.
He was just
like with the hands, but
he was just yeah, not enough to be pushing you out of the boat. No, you would have to willingly jump out of the boat if you wanted for that to happen.
Well, I don't know how to swim, so I'm not doing that.
Okay.
Dang. And I wanted to have some chaos in this.
As you guys get closer to the island, you see the trees erupt out, of the island as you're getting closer, and a pathway through the trees, and then it's all darkness though. But rising up out of the trees, it looks like the center of the island is the pointed roof of what you believe and Slick knows to be the Hunter's Lodge. As you guys row up to an old dock, but very sturdy because you use it all the time. You guys moor. The island is quiet, and just a lap of the waves. And then there's a single road that leads up to. Yes.
It's eerily calming listening to this.
Yeah.
It really is.
The lodge? What time does the lodge bar usually close? Is this unusual? Do we have opinions on that?
Oh well, this isn't like a hotel kind of place. It is a hotel kind of, but it's more like this was built a long time ago. Somebody owns it, and he kind of like made himself master of all the hunters. And
I see.
This is like it's like a culty club kind of thing. It's
gotcha.
A personal club.
I was thinking of it more like a VFW, but this makes more sense.
There are definitely veterans as part of it.
Absolutely, yeah.
World War II and all that kind of stuff, but
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is fairly normal. Okay.
Guess he's very good at trapping and baiting, is he?
Yeah.
A master, some would say.
Oh. So Lucky goes, "Oh man, I haven't been here since I was a kid. This place always creeped me out, though. I can't believe it's still going. Is old Buck still alive?"
Pretty sure he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last I went.
That guy's immortal.
Can this guy's name be Mike? For reasons.
Which guy? Old
The
Buck?
hunter that owns the lodge.
Mike Buck?
Mike Buck.
Mike Buck?
That's
I think you're thinking
Yeah,
Mike
sure.
Hunt.
No, Mike the hunter.
Oh, okay. All right, so this is a good song for this. Okay, so are we heading towards the Hunter's Lodge? Anything you want to do before we get to the Hunter's Lodge?
No, maybe investigate the
sorry,
surrounding area before we go inside.
I was listening to the song. I guess if Chauncey's chilled out now, that should be okay.
She's on dry land. He should be okay.
Yeah. Let's kind of scope out the joint.
So you guys cautiously move down the road. It's quiet. You're not sure anybody, and as you're not sure anybody's. It doesn't feel like anybody's on the island. As you go down the road, you get close to the house. Like grows out of a clearing and ahead of you, just like black angles. There's no lights on anywhere, and you can't even see the details of the house until you get up a little closer. There's a massive porch, big double doors. No, it's a single door. It's a big wooden single door that leads up to it. Lots of chairs in the porch that are empty. It's empty. Nothing but wind.
Okay. If
as
nobody
of
else
right now,
seems
you know,
to
it's
be
like the
around,
front door is the only way to go in. There's no one around.
Does it have a button?
I'm gonna approach the
Can I
front
give
door
it a
then, see
button?
if it's unlocked.
Yeah. You go up and try the door, and it opens. You're surprised. You open up.
Okay.
There seems to be there is actually dull light. There are several candles that are kind of low in the walls and sconces in the walls in this kind of foyer.
Okay.
That you see. Go ahead.
I'd like to pull a flashlight out of my backpack.
Oh, okay. Were there batteries and flashlights in 1969?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Also toasters.
When was the first toaster?
I don't know, but they've had toasters forever. When were?
Oh, the real question is, were
toasters
toasters
invented?
invented yet?
Not the kind of toaster Lucky is selling, though.
Toasters, 1893.
But traveling salesman selling toasters?
Yeah, he's probably got those ones that have like the clear fronts or something on them. I don't know.
He's advertising them as bath bombs.
No.
I'm going to hell for that one. I'm sorry.
Right,
Among other
no,
reasons.
that's a great idea.
All right, kids, are we going in?
Okay. Yeah.
Chauncey's storming the gates. He's convinced if he gets rid of the bad thing, the bad people will go away.
Okay, you guys enter
I'm
the.
just lighting up with my flashlight.
Okay.
We don't need to discuss this, Butters. What, Monica?
I'm gonna go inside, and this is Monica's first time here. But like her dad comes out here to drink all the time. This is pretty much what he does since he was.
And you
laid
might
off.
be the first woman to step in here, and like you don't even know this, but like 100 years.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's a maid that comes and cleans up all the.
No, there isn't.
Cleans up the mess.
There isn't. No.
No, I feel like there's like a gentleman's code.
So the foyer is quiet and still. A polished wood floor. It appears spotless. Like maybe there was a maid that come out here, but it's not a woman though. And the walls are like a dark green wallpaper with brown wooden wainscoting. That's where the wood's on the bottom of it.
Yeah.
There are a hallway leads away from you. There's a small table pushed up against the wall, and on it's a piece of paper. And you hear this steady and almost brutal chopping sound coming from further down the hallway. You see two doors on either side of the hallway too.
Hold on. Describe this chopping sound in a little more detail.
Like it's just like rhythmic. It's like.
Does
it sound like it's chopping wood
or
or
a body?
No, like
I was gonna say.
like a knife on a cutting board.
Okay.
Okay.
I can say we had the same question, I think.
Yep. Sure did.
All right, let's. I'm gonna have somebody with a firearm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. If you would be so kind as to scout, I will follow
It
behind
sounds
you.
like they're
but you have
harvesting
a-
an animal or something. So yeah, I'll go
yeah,
first.
I was gonna say it's. You're right. This is a hunting lodge. I'm clearly overthinking it. My mind, my mind's
Our
getting away from me.
imagination.
Yeah.
I'm freaking the fuck out too. So I will go first, and
Okay,
I will not be afraid to shoot.
I will be right behind you. I just don't have a firearm, so.
Okay. Yeah.
He's coming right at
too
us.
many of those.
I will pull a flashlight out of my backpack as well, and
Okay.
I'll turn it on, but keep my hand over it,
Sure.
so then I can like blind a killer or something.
Okay, so I am going to go down to the room where I hear this from and kind of like peek in. I smell Is the door shut? Is
Okay,
it like
alright.
open?
So, as you guys all get into the house and close the door, suddenly you hear a knocking on the door behind you.
Does it say Lenore?
No, it's just
Oh.
knocking. And then you turn, and I don't know what the rest of you are doing, but Rick, as you're looking down the hall, you see the hallway goes. There's two doors, one on each side of you, and then the chopping noise is coming from the dark end of the hall. You don't see what's down there.
I'm with Rick.
Yeah, so I'm
Dusty
just going to
Lockhart.
go down there.
All right, what are the rest of you doing?
Rick has the gun, so I'm not trying to stay too far away.
Chauncey don't need no gun. But Chauncey's also kind of dumb, so I feel like he would want to answer the knocking.
I'm holding my hammer and my flashlight.
Oh my god.
I'm totally.
Did Lucky come in with us?
Yes.
You just hear a shotgun round get chambered and a pistol round get chambered.
You hear Lucky go, huh? And he's holding the piece of paper. He goes, says, "Don't answer the door." And he's staring at the door as it's knocking
Well,
on it.
a mysterious note says not to answer the door, so I'm not going to answer the door.
Is anybody
Seems
gonna
like
answer the door?
a bad thing to do.
No.
I walk to the door to answer it.
Can we look out the people?
Want me to stop it?
Is there people?
There is no people, no. There is no people.
How
Is there a
about
people?
how about a
Is there
door
a
stop?
No.
Can I give it a butt?
There is no doorstop.
God damn it.
So part of the group is moving down the hallway. The rest of you, is everyone following, or are we pondering the knock?
I am not opening the knock.
I'm following.
Sound like Sean was opening the door. Yeah.
There was nobody behind us when we came in. I am not opening that door.
I'm
waiting for someone to stop me from opening the door, but if I get to the door first, I'm opening it.
Everyone else is moving other than Lucky, but Lucky grabs your arm a little bit, goes, maybe we should, I don't remember seeing anybody behind us. Do we need more people here? Do you think it's a good idea? He puts it out, it's not like he's going to stop you, kind of just like he's not doing it forcefully. That's my point. So you have a choice. Are you going to open the door, Sean?
Well, technically speaking, he stopped me from my original goal, so yes, he stopped me. I just turn around and walk away. Use logic.
Okay. Okay.
Just out of curiosity, what would have happened if I did open the door?
Well, you're not going to know.
Rocks fall, everybody
That's a
dies.
secret. That's a secret mouse tool for later.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. You don't know unless you open it.
I hate the fact that I'm having to play Sean the way I am, because I really want to open the door, but since the only other person is somebody who technically stopped me just for a second, I walk away from it.
Let me ask a question. Mr. DM, did this knock happen one time, or is this a continuous knock?
It's continuously happening.
Like it just doesn't
It's
stop?
like knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock.
Penny.
It's not stopping.
Sorry.
Well, knocks of 3, leave it be. That's some demonology 101 right there. I'm not going near that shit.
This is horrible. I want to so badly, but I can't because I'm not doing it. I have to play Sean right.
Okay. Meanwhile,
Chance
in
to
front
meet
of
up
you,
with the other group.
you hear chop, chop, chop.
Yeah, so
And
I'm
as you
gonna.
got closer-
Yeah, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go to wherever that knocking is. Is it like in a room
Yeah,
that
so
this is happening?
as you're heading down, you see that there is no door. The hallway ends at a room, but you can't. Wherever the sound's coming from, somewhat to the right. So you get up close and you look in, and it's a kitchen. A tile countertop runs around much of the kitchen with built-in cabinetry above. The room contains you see an ice box, a hooded gas stove, a large wall-mounted sink. A table with some drawers stands in the middle of the kitchen with a large wooden cutting board atop of it. You see stairs leading up on the opposite side. And there's this guy standing here. He's got a sloppy kind of kitchen hat on. He's got long brown hair. He's younger looking. If you were like 50 years in the future, he'd look a lot like Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. And he's just, but his eyes are kind of wide a little bit, and and he appears to be chopping a large amount of meat on the table.
Can we easily identify what kind of meat?
Well, right now, only Rick is the only one that could peek in there. All 4 of you Scooby-Doo gang can't be peeking in. So, like, no, not yet, you can't.
What? We can't doorway stack?
No.
Have you ever tried to doorway stack? It's really hard.
You just need a strong base, and then you go lighter in weight.
Base!
Yeah, I'm not a cheerleader, so I'm not.
He's just kind of...
Monica's not a cheerleader. Monica's not going to partake in that.
Rick,
He looks psycho.
Rick, are you going to study the meat?
Yeah, I'll look at the meat.
It's kind of dark. It's a little dim in here. It's not very good. You can't. You don't see anything yet. You're gonna have to get in closer if you want to inspect the meat.
Sure. I'ma just go in with my gun ready. And I'm just gonna motion to everybody to stay, and I'm gonna go in with my gun ready.
Okay, I am.
And just walk in.
I'm gonna hold my flashlight ready to blind somebody if I need to.
All right. As you guys start
Oh my
walking
God.
into the, start walking into the kitchen.
No, just me. Just me.
Just Rick.
I've motioned to everybody to stay still, and I'll just go in.
This person, as soon as you enter in, he reaches down and he picks up something and he shoves it in his mouth. And that's when you notice that there's bits of blood around his mouth. In the darkness, you thought it was just his lips, and you notice that he's actually got a ring around his mouth of blood. And then he's back to chopping. He moves something and is chopping. And as you get closer, you see a hand attached to one of the pieces that he's chopping, and you hear the crunch of bone as he goes.
A human hand?
Oh no!
Like a forearm. He's like cutting into a forearm right now. But he pays you no mind. He acts like it's as if he doesn't even know you're there.
Fuck. Okay, gonna blow his head off.
Holy shit!
Brain him. Brain him.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
The brain and train.
Has Rick used a gun before?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
What? How has Rick used a gun before?
So when I was little, I actually went out and was in Boy Scouts, even though I'm not a boy. And my father was super into hunting and stuff, and I know of this place too because he used to hang here a lot. So I've actually been hunting and like harvesting stuff. I'm all up in this stuff. And I also have to do that sort of thing for the stuff I do. But I haven't in a couple years. So I mean,
What stuff you
I'm
do?
not gonna be
Stuff.
stuff I do.
What stuff?
The witchy stuff.
Yeah, the witchy stuff that nobody else knows about really just yet. Yep. I gotta gather bones and shit somehow, and I do it ethically. Okay.
Ethically.
It's true.
Ethically sourced bones.
Yeah, you remember this? Yeah. This is a thing. Ethically sourced bones.
It is a thing.
It really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He is a very easy target. So I'm gonna set this at a fight roll of 5.
Okay, let me pull that up.
The only thing that's gonna screw this up is
D6.
if, like, D6. You got a D6 in fight? 3. Does anybody want to?
Adversity token.
Anybody can add.
What do you need?
She needs 2.
Okay, I
either
can give
needs
one.
an audience member, but this is up to the audience too. Like, you can give one. You're gonna give one at a time. So you could give one, and Chauncey could give one, but you have to explain how you're helping.
Do they continue from session to session? Like, do we still have any of them from?
You should. Rock, you had one?
I do have one.
Because I have
Bud
one
has
of the skills is whenever I would gain 1, I get 2 instead.
Right.
Oh, I have the prepared thing, and it says may spend 2 adversity tokens to just happen to have 1 commonplace item with you.
Okay. You can also just boost, yes. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Bones. All right. So Rick walks into the kitchen. Eddie Munson's chopping meat, doesn't look up, eats a little bit of raw meat. And then that's when Rick's eyes flick down on the table and notice that this is a forearm that Eddie's chops into, and it's got to work its way in. And Rick looks back up, walks forward, sticks the shotgun in his face, and shoots. Painting the back wall of the kitchen with this man's brains and bones and skulls and ears.
Skulls?
And nostrils.
Viscera.
Viscera.
When you blow his head off,
When you
somehow
do that,
he has 6 skulls.
the
I don't know.
moment you do that, the house erupts, and it's almost as if the house itself is roaring. Like, you
Oh my
feel it. It's
God.
like just like all of a sudden, it's not like it shakes. It like it expands. You all feel it. You're like, you feel like the house expands a little bit, and then lets out, and then it contracts. When it contracts, it's like howling that happens. Whoa. And then it settles
What?
down. And Rick, you swear you see this guy's head. Okay, so his body's standing there and it falls to the ground. It's pretty gross because you just blew his fucking head off. But you see what might be like this light or something come out of his body and then zip away. Like,
Oh my God.
go out of the house at the same time that the howling happens. And then it settles and it's all over. And that's where we're going to end tonight.